I realized though, after like living in different countries, like being a nigga that's like being an
I just
internet,
saw that
being a
streaming.
fucking nigga now, huh?
I just saw that streaming.
Okay, I'll stop.
It's-
Being a global dude now,
yeah,
but because I used to be a content creator, so I know how it is.
yeah.
Just remind me because my brain hasn't associated you with content creating yet, so I don't know to like switch that off.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I never forget sometimes myself too, but like I try to at least like wait the first like 10, 15 minutes, then I'll start cursing and everything else.
Yeah. But like being a guy who's lived globally now, there's just a lot of things that I realized
Yeah.
that America kind of slacking.
No, don't even start on the on America slacking on anything, cause I've been thinking about this stuff for like the longest time. America needs help.
Because it's like I try to explain to someone, they're like, "Oh yeah, in South Korea, don't they have those girls that you can buy?" I'm like, "No, bro. We're talking about the quote unquote juicy girls. You
Yeah.
don't buy them.
You buy their
Not
time.
prostitutes."
You if you think you're paying for their time, you're like you're taking this whole buying people thing to a whole different level with this right now. Like it's like people really think as like certain places are a lot worse than America. No, because I'm fairly certain there is a place in the U.S. where you can do the exact same thing, and it's actually legal in that place. I think it's Louisiana. I think.
No, if I remember correctly, it's closer to Canada.
Mm, I just know that there's an actual brothel somewhere in the U.S. where you pay for their time. Like,
But like I had to explain to someone because they were like, because I'm not gonna lie, I dated a couple of juicies, but like I actually dated.
oh wow, you dated a juicy girl? Oh shit.
You didn't understand that. Oof, that ass.
Oh yeah, because they do be looking nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, 'cause I remember we had went out to this. We went out to this fucking one pool hall. To my, she was bad. It was like right outside the gate. It was like the
Wait,
very first big one.
Were you a Casey?
I was at Humphreys.
Oh, okay, I was a Casey.
Oh, okay. So fucking once you go out to the Ville, you go down the street. There's this one pool hall right down the street, not too far from the base. This Korean chick, she spoke perfect English and she was bad. I'm talking like she like granted she was trying to take our money by playing pool. What she didn't know is one of my friends loves pool. That's one thing she didn't know. Like he was good at pool, so of course he was like,
you
yeah,
gotta love those moments.
yeah. Like we had a couple of those things where they tried to give us all our money. You know, say, first, of course, play the first couple of games, fake whatever, and then want to get serious and then put money on the line. So I'm like, he got a couple $100 from the girls, easy. But when I tell you, like, and like we're like, she started to walk away because I think she went to the bar for a drink or two or whatever. I'm to my, you can see the ass out the dress. I was like, oh, I think it's time for me to go home. Nah, it's time for me to go home. I was like, yo, wait, we gotta stay
You gotta
here.
with the massage. I love her.
Type shit. But like, bro, when I tell you like the juices, and I think the ones I actually wound up in a Peanut District by accident a couple times too, cause like I'll be trying to get to the fucking AK Plaza,
Yeah.
and for some reason the dude didn't understand that we didn't want to be in that particular spot, so he would drive us there, and we're like, no, this is not what we meant at all. But no, since we're here, might as well walk around.
So like, dang, now I gotta walk home.
Yeah, I gotta, you know what I mean?
I gotta go through this shortcut, through this building. No, I'm catching.
Yeah. We was like, we ain't spending money on them, but we definitely perused around, window shopped.
No, back when I was there was this one girl named Johan. Bro, when I tell you that girl had an ass that put black women to shame.
Oh wow. That's a bit of a challenge for some people, you know what I'm saying? So that's wild as fuck.
I was like, I ain't never. I've only seen two Asians that compared, and you beat them. What do you want?
What are you?
What do you want? What do you need? I got it.
Type shit. What happened? Oh yeah, we actually went out and bought a hotel room in Korea. One day, that hotel room
Only
night,
one?
huh?
Only one?
Oh yeah,
Rich.
because the reason why we bought it because I think we had like a 40 off from Deepak or something, and we just didn't feel like doing nothing crazy, so we just spent the night out in Korea for the night, whatever. I don't remember half that night, not at all. That night was shaky at best for me to remember. All I remember seeing a lot of natural born coochie fuzz that was red. Caught me off guard. Didn't know it was a thing at all. Was not ready for it.
High key.
Right,
I remember one time I was picking on one of my homegirls, and I was like, man, being a mom ain't that hard. She's all like, do you have kids? Do you know? All right then, no, so shut up. I was like, wait, hold up. I don't have kids that I know of. There's still a couple of nights in South Korea I don't remember.
For real. Like there's a couple of females back in Fort Hood where I'm like, I don't know. It was very sketchy that. Oh. So because
I think the worst, most awkward moment of my life
what
was
happened?
this girl was trying to get with me so bad. She's like, "Oh my god, I think I love you." Because like, how many times have you said that tonight? This is like, nah.
Yeah, like that. There was one chick back in Fort Hood. Yo, when I tell you she created like 3 Instagrams, a couple of Snapchats and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
But no. So what was the worst, awkward part about it, right? Is I was absolutely dog.
As you should.
Unapologetic. Oh god, no. So like when I first got to Korea, I ended up being cool with this roommate, right? My first duty station, he was cool. He was a nerd too. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, we can be chill, chill people, right? And so he told me he had a girlfriend, but I never met his girlfriend, right? So that's gonna come back up later.
Yep.
So I'm sitting here chilling, and I ended up meeting this girl at the the on-post movie theater bar, the thing that they made to keep soldiers from going off-post.
The Warrior Zone. The Warrior Zone.
Yeah, the little Warrior Zone that's like, hey, don't go off-post, just come here.
Yeah, literally.
And I'm like, no. I am a country full of Asian. Last thing I will be doing is staying here after release formation.
I'm telling you, we went straight to AK Plaza. We went to AOE Ramen every single time.
Like, you, the big SARS, you tripping. Let's get it straight.
I'm going to AK Plaza and I'm going to get some ramen. Then I'm gonna go keep on walking to buy some clothes. Then I'm gonna go to the strip club. Okay, you don't leave me alone.
And then after that, I'm going to the arcade. I'm going to the cyber cafe.
Come on
The
now.
last thing I am doing is being on this base.
I'm telling you, that's the last thing. And I might spend the night depending on how much money I still have.
Right?
I spent so much money in Korea, bro. It was a damn shame.
I do it again.
I'm telling you, I'd do it again. But no issues.
I told Girlie, I was like, hey, if we get these orders to Japan, we're not saving anything. I'm just letting you know that now.
Yeah. I was like, I'm still debating. Like, I'm not really debating on staying in, but like, if my girlfriend was like, hey, I want you to stay in the military so that we can go somewhere else, I'm sitting it. I might ask for a job change because they're phasing out of 92 golfs now, but I would definitely, if she says like we need to go somewhere else because of whatever reason, or whatever, I don't give a damn. Like, I mind being in the military, but I also don't mind at the same time. Like,
I was the same way. Like, I would have definitely probably hit 20 years if they would have let me repass the medic. It's not like I was a 42. I hated being 42. I wanted to be a medic because that's my feeling. You get me?
yeah.
And everyone and their mother was all like, nah, we need you in S1. And I was all like, bro, no, you don't, bro. Like, you're our only competent S1 person. We need you in S1.
That's not my fault.
I was like, if I stay in S1, you're going to have a whole taps playing if you catch my drift.
I'm telling you. Because I know back then, because that's when Ipsy wasn't a thing, and fucking and like it's just it was so like so you had to do all the things.
24/7.
Yeah, huh?
I say, yeah, nah. When you have people in your face 24/7 every single day at all given hours of the day, nah.
Yeah, because
Like it was so bad back in the day that like you couldn't even really be friends with people because high key, if you got invited to someone's going away party, at some point throughout the night, somebody was asking you about their paperwork.
yeah, and I know that she was aggravating. It's just like being a cook too, cause bro, when I tell you, there's some people I'll see randomly in the night. Oh, why did defect do this? Why defect? I don't fucking. Boy, move, man. It is midnight and I'm trying to have a good time. What are you talking about right now? I'm just trying to have a good night. What the fuck? They used to do this shit all the
You
time.
got people showing up at your door at like 2 in the morning. Hey man, do you know anything about my leave?
No.
Damn, it's about to be shredded.
I'm telling you.
And it's like I would have like I hated S1, I hated paperwork. But they're like, but you're good at your job. I was like, just because I have pride because my name is on that piece of paper does not mean I care about this job.
I'm telling
Like, let's not get it twisted. Like, I hated working. I loved the military. I hated my job.
you. Yeah.
And I was like, bro, if y'all just let me reclass to medic, I'll give you 20 years, hands down. And they're like, no, we need you in this one, but we also need you to go do this height weight. And I'm like, bro, you've seen me work out. I bench literally your body weight.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
that's one thing I hate too. Is
regulation.
that's what I hate too. Is like, in my opinion, they should really be trying to follow a bit more of a person's actual physicality than a regulation. Cause like, you have people like, let's say me, right? I wasn't born to be necessarily fast. Like I'm a naturally big person. Even beyond the weight that I have, I'm like 253 right now, way above the actual standard for what I should be. But you're telling me you want me to be like 180 pounds? No, I'm not doing that. I physically just won't do that. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not doing that at all.
I had a homeboy who was a Samoan. All he did was gym, protein, and go on hikes and rough marches. Like, literally, as he got out of work, he was already changing into some form of workout attire. He was like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And because he was Samoan and he was just genetically a giant dude, they kicked him out because he couldn't pass height and weight, even though this dude was like pure muscle.
Exactly. Because even when I was pure muscle and I was like 200 pounds, they're like, bro, they were like, I remember the NCOs be asking, like, why are you even here? I'm like, because I refuse to look like a skinny twig just to appease the masters that be. No, kiss my ass. Like, I enjoy the weight that I'm at. I enjoy being bigger. I enjoy the muscle. I'm not going to cut down because you want me to be slightly bigger. Like, that's just
And
ridiculous.
so my girl was all like, hey, I think you should just get out. Like, we'll get married. I got you covered. Just focus on school, become a doctor, and we're good.
I mean, that's fire. Like, pretty much, mine was telling me the same thing before I left Fort Hood, and they got really upset at me before, but I re-listened. And now I'm regretting I didn't listen to those statements.
You see, my girls are like, look, we'll just go ahead and get married. I don't really want to date anyone. Like, I like it here. Like, you're safe, you're chill.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you have video games, I know you're not really doing anything or going anywhere, so now we're good here.
Oh yeah, no, when I tell you, like, my girlfriend would say that, like, she would say that shit so often. She was like, yeah, I know you're not going anywhere. I was like, what you mean? Like, you're probably not going to do anything for the rest of your life besides play a goddamn video game. I was like, you know what? You might be right about that. Because I have not stopped since. It's probably actually gotten worse, honestly.
I was like, you know what? I was going to be mad, but you just think facts.
Yeah, like, especially since, like, I think a couple of games came out in a row, and I'm like, yo, no, I'm not going nowhere. And I would tell her, like, hey, yo, like, this game coming out, don't touch me. And she sat there and read manga for, like, a couple of days straight, and then she was like, she started doing some things, you know what I'm saying, while I was playing the game. And I got off. Both times. Yeah.
but it's like, nah, I was chilling. And now here I am, a whole civilian, like a doctor. Annoyed.
I mean, like, at least you were like you knew a lot of how to do the job before you got to the job. So, like I can't really be too mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing your due diligence right now. Way better than me. Way better than me right now. I would rather be out there already taking pictures, setting up my little business that I want to set up, getting some real estate, all those other things. But no, I'm stuck here playing fucking CyberPunk in Alaska. That I fucking hate my job. Well, I don't even hate the job per se. I'm just more annoyed about the job and about how things go on, and the army just in general. I just don't like personally.
It's not that I didn't like the army. I didn't like the people in the army.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I love rush marches, I love waking up for PT, I love hearing the cadences. It was just after the army stuff would stop and people were getting very office political is when I was like, alright,
yeah,
so what I'm not about to do.
Yeah. Because, like, even now,
like, the army itself is super simple.
It's very simple. Very simple. And it's like people make this job, make the whole, like, as a whole, a lot harder. Like, my last first round that I had, like, I'm telling him that it's not my fault that I was being overpaid, and they literally said it. They literally said that it's their fault. But now I'm still paying $9,000 back to the U.S. government because I was being overpaid in the first place. How is that my fault at all? Like that doesn't make any sense. How is that made to be my fault? Like that, like shit like that is why I'm getting out now. Yeah. I'm hungry as fuck too. Damn. But yeah, like it, and what bothers me about it is like there's no justice to be had at the paper because already settled and done. Like I did my best trying to talk to. I even had a quick talk to with the sergeant major of the brigade. He was like, well, yeah, it's already put in or whatever. We can't do much about it. I wish you came up to me earlier. I was like, what the fuck? All right. And it's
what do you mean? Just tell them, hey, fix
it. Like what I tell you, bro, it was a whole shit show. Cause I got here, and then of course eventually, you know what I'm saying, I got it. I started getting the Alaska pay, and it was too much. I'm like, I'm already knowing it's too much, right? Cause I've been in for like, I think at the time I've been in for 4 years already, so I'm like, I already know what I'm supposed to be being paid. So I'm like, let me go to finance try to fix it. I go to finance. I talk to some African dude. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. So he tells me he tells me that he sent an email, quote unquote, to my first sergeant commander about me being overpaid and how to fix it. He didn't do that at all. For 2 weeks straight, I was like, hey, first sergeant commander, by myself, hey, I was like, I'm getting paid too much. How do I fix it? Da 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 da. And literally, after 2 weeks, he was like, well, we're having a brownout. We can't fix it because all the systems were down. You're telling me I'm going to get paid too much over the next however long, and then I'm going to get fucked in the ass. It's like, yeah, it's your fault. Bruh, all right. I was like, there's no way that this is an actual fucking thing. Get paid too much, and then finally, the very next year, I'll get a new first sergeant, and I'm talking about, he was a bitch. Oh my goodness. Jay will tell you, he was a bitch. And because when first sergeant Greens, oh my god, he's a bitch. But when I tell you, like, he made everything, like, he was so, like, trying to be a bit about the standard, but then we'll let certain shit slide with other people. I'm like, bro, there's no way that this kid went out to the field with a stream deck, but I couldn't bring a camera out. Come on now, bro. Man's brought a whole stream deck to the field, and no one said shit, but we couldn't bring cameras or phones. And then it turns out the only people who actually followed that order were the cooks. Everyone else just did what they wanted to do. I'm like, that's insane. Okay, whatever, bro. I was so pissed about that. But yeah, I ended up with a grand total of $14,000 to pay back to the military. But I fought it and made it down to $9,000.
That's wild.
Yeah, and that's one of my biggest views. Like that's one of my biggest things about the military. How are you supposed to be an entire a entire government entity, but you have fuck ups like that consistently? Like this happens to not just me, because what happened to me happened to thousands of others as well. It happened. So like I think what happened? Something happened in between when I got here and a couple months after I got here, to where a lot of people's pay was fucked up. Some people weren't getting paid enough. Some people were getting paid too much, and we were just a giant shit show, which they refused to fix on the dot. It was.
Why fix it when you can just wait for the next guy?
That's insane.
But tell me I'm wrong.
True. True. But that combined with like the shitty leadership that I have to deal with sometimes, like like Jay as my staff sergeant, that's a pretty good fucking staff sergeant. Like he gets all of our shit done. He like whatever we need, he's there for us. Him and the guy above him, great people. Love working with them all the time. I love it. The people who I work with besides my own section, I want to strangle and murder on a daily basis. I'm sorry. Like, there are certain people who just don't deserve the rank that they have. And it's like, bro, are you serious?
You deserve that.
Yeah, literally.
No, we need you there.
Literally, like, nothing wrong. Like, I know where I messed up at. The reason why I'm not an E5 right now because it's my own fault. I'm not saying that it's somebody else's fault at all. I just suck at studying and I also suck at boards. So, like, that's on me. But when I tell you, like, I'm talking to Jay, he's like, why the fuck aren't you in NCO yet? I'm like studying. Keeping a stack with you. I'm like, I hate studying. Like, I can't, like, my memorization on very, like, large, like, the NCO Creed, wow, fuck that thing. That shit is so, that shit is so fucking long. Pause. Man, that's just hard to fucking learn. But I have a lot of like the practical training. Like I can go to motor pool, I can conduct a field operation, all these things. I have a lot of practical work training. But when it comes down to like numbers and ARs and 7060-1s and all that, I can't kiss my ass.
See, for me, like, when I was back in, like, Jay will tell you himself, like, he would not go to anyone else in this room. He was like, nope, my paperwork only goes to Rockaway.
Yeah.
So no one touching, like, that was fine. But it's like, after a while, you're all like, nah, fam, I'm trying to get out of S1. And everyone's all like, nah, you're an NCO. I was like, where? Where are my stripes? Ain't none of y'all helped me pick up. How am I an NCO?
None of y'all helped me pick up.
And they're like, no, like, you're the main reason why this office is together. We need you in this office. I was like, alright, cool. So they're like, you just need to apply yourself a little bit more, and we're sure you can pick up. So I was like, alright, cool, I got it. So I do everything on the side, right?
Yeah.
And then they're all like, oh yeah, no, the new NCO I see is gonna be this person. I was like, so what about me? They're like, oh yeah, like no. When you just need to apply yourself a little bit more. Even though you're carrying this office, you just need to apply yourself a little bit more. You're a little too aggressive. You're a human resource. I'm not in the military?
For real.
What do you mean?
Like, bro. Ooh, don't even start on that stuff. Cause the way that I am, the way that I was taught was very aggressive. I wasn't taught to be nice. I wasn't taught none of that stuff.
I was taught short, sweet, to the point.
Yep. Like they're like, oh McCray, you can't yell at the soldiers no more. You can't do this. You can't do that. What the fuck? When the fuck did I join the bitches lounge? What the fuck is this? They're like, you can't say that either. That's. Man, fuck away from me. It's so bad. If like McCray, it's okay. I'm like, fuck you. Cause like, bro, cause I remember I was on shift one day and they're like, oh McCray, I need you to run the shift and get the meal out on time, whatever. And when I tell you, I'm like, bro, if you all don't get this fucking shit right, cause like, bro, it's the defect. It's not hard to do, man. Like, you gotta cook the food, you gotta make it halfway decent, and that's it. Like, we ain't gotta like it was around this time where like it was just a general like nothing's going on, nothing's happening, so we're just at the defect right now because that's our actual job. So I'm like, y'all have nothing else to do with y'all lives for this entire week. What are y'all making this so hard for? And I'm like, it was like somebody messed up on grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is like the simplest thing to do in the kitchen. It's grilled cheese.
How you mess up grilled cheese?
He burnt the fucking he burnt the bread. Bro, when I tell you I was so mad, bro, I had
only job.
It's to
You're a cook. How do you fuck up a grilled cheese?
That's what I said out loud. And when I tell you, I was like, who the fuck taught you how to make fucking grilled cheese? You fucking stupid. It's like, okay, you can't call him stupid. Fuck all that. This nigga's dumb as fuck. Yeah, when I tell you, I said that shit. And I had to calm back down again. I was like, bro, get back in the kitchen. Let's get this right. Because now we're working all day. Now we're working all day. And whose fault is that? That's not on me. I shouldn't have to watch over y'all all the fucking time. At all. Come on. Bro, when I tell you, they went back there in that kitchen and started fucking shit up. Smell overcooking noodles. Somebody undercooked chicken one day. I'm like, you know what? I'm not in charge no more. I'm not in charge no more. I had to talk to this. He was like, no, I'm not doing this shit no more. Y'all can have this. I'm not being paid enough for this shit. I have a headache. Today. It's like I think it was for using the clothes. I'm gonna go home to clean up my little area that I was using. I'm gonna go home. And I went home that day. I drank and I went back to work the next day. Formation, a civil formation like a trooper cut. I had everything, my apron, thermometer, all that stuff. Man, I went back there, did my job, cleaned up my area. They was like, you hear about this person? That's not my job, son. My job isn't to mentor or teach. My job is to help and do my job. I helped them just enough so that they would stop. Look, I was like, yes. Because at that time, they was like, oh, can you teach this person how to do this? And da. I was like, no, that's not my job. And they was like, well, you're a specialist. You might as well do it right now. No. No, NCO handbook.
What I'm about to do is...
I'm literally, I'm like, have you read the NCO handbook? Well, I have. The NCO handbook states an NCO's job is to mentor, train, and motivate. You're not doing any of those three. Get the fuck away from me. That day, I called the meanest fucking counseling that day.
No, you wanna talk some shit, bro? So I remember my last studio session, right?
Yeah.
My battle buddy, aka fucking
yeah.
She was pregnant, and we had to do an award. We had to get processed over 230 fucking awards.
Oh, fuck! Did it come back for the field or something?
It was best sapper competition.
Oh.
So you can hear how many awards that is, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking awards to give out.
For a pregnant soldier.
Yeah. Like, that's
so
a lot.
Nah, hey, you just go sit over here and do this. I don't give a fuck about you being pregnant, but you have a second miscarriage on my watch.
I'm telling you, not on my dime, homie.
Like, nah, go over there, sit there, go work on some action. I got this. So me and the NCOIC are knocking out these awards, right? This XO, the battalion XO comes in and is all like, why is the NCOIC helping me? And I was like, oh, sorry. He's like, no, listen to me. And I'm like, excuse me, okay. May I remind you, I was the motherfucker known for yelling at people who outranked me if they were in the wrong. Like, that was my whole MO. My purpose in that S1 was to keep my office from being overly stressed.
Yep.
By any means necessary. You was not going to stress out my office.
Type shit, as it should be.
So, he goes, why is the NCOIC helping you? And I was like, excuse me.
He chose to be here. It's not my fault.
I go, sir, right now we're doing the Best Sapper Competition Awards, and it's just a lot on, it's like hands on deck. Right now it's just a lot of work. And he goes, are you incompetent or something? The NCOIC should not be down here doing the specialist work. You should be able to do their job. I looked at him. You watch Family Guy, right?
Yeah, watch Family Guy.
You remember that episode when Stewie tilted his head?
Yeah, I do.
When Stewie's about to I looked at
had
the
his
whole
shit.
major. And I said, sir, what did you just say to me?
They love doing that shit.
When I tell you the NCOIC snatched me up so fast, this time she's like, look, I need you to take a deep breath, okay? I need you to breathe. No, I'm cool, sorry. I'm cool. She's like, no. Look, I need you to promise me right now you are not about to fight in '06.
I can't promise that. I can't promise that at all.
I was like, nah, it's cool, I'm fine. She's like, nah, I saw that look. I saw the look in your eye. You was about to make this man just your eye come to play. I know you crazy ass.
I'm telling you, because the way I would have lost my shit. Because like, and the thing is, like, you would think that some people would just recognize somebody for doing their job. When I tell you, like, we had the first sergeant before the one I was talking about earlier. He didn't like my first E6 that I had at all. Like, for whatever reason, just didn't like the man. So like we're trying to like navigate through, like, you know what I'm saying, the field and the defect and stuff. And when I tell you this man called my NCO incompetent, a fucking dumbass, all these other things, I'm like, bro, you telling me this man who's been a cook for however long, you're calling him incompetent because you don't want to take his advice on how to do his job? Like, and like, it was like, bro, what are you talking about? And I heard it, and I'm telling you, he's a better man than me. He's a better man than me, cause both of them Caucasian males, one short, fat, one tall, lanky, kind of muscular. I would have beat the brakes off these people, cause there's no reason why someone's trying to tell me how to do my job. You're a fucking mechanic. Get the fuck away from me, bro. You're a mechanic. How you gonna tell me how to do my job?
You ready for the bread and butter of this shit?
What's up?
This man called me incompetent for doing a pregnant woman's job because I did not want her stressed out.
Literally, like, come on now. That's probably the most nicest shit ever.
No. He's all like, you're supposed to be an NCO.
No, that's not how that works.
No. Because the NCOIC was helping me do someone else's job because she was pregnant, and I did not want this level of stress on a pregnant woman's conscience.
Yep.
I'm incompetent, and I'm supposed to be an NCO. I'm sorry. Was I not my fucking soldier?
Like, literally. Come on now.
Like, holy... No, that's so I got pulled to the side. So I was like, fight. It wasn't a, hey, let's take a breather. No, she knew what it was.
Nah, she knew what it was immediately.
When I tell you I hit the young ma, ooh.
Well, because you had to, man. You had to, because there's no reason for that type of shit. Cause
I was about to be like, sir, I would like to remind you that the Second Amendment protects you from the government, not me, bitch, run.
I'm telling you, because the way I would unload it on this man. And the thing is, I'm a very dangerous person. And it's not dangerous as in I know how to fight, as in like I don't give a fuck about fighting, I will murder you. I don't give a damn about throwing hands. Nigga, you're looking to die right now, homie. Like, you move.
No,
like,
I'm petty. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna make your life so fucking bad that you don't kill yourself.
Oh, that's insane work.
Like, no, my army, like, so I got two army places. One's Jay, one's my homeboy, right?
Yeah.
Our squad literally made a fake memo talking about how me and Don are not legally allowed to be angry.
That's funny as fuck.
No, because see, I'm petty. Hey, shit. Like my girl, her ex tried to post a picture. Her ex tried to post a picture of them together. Like, oh my god, one of the best girls I've ever met. Blah blah blah. This and this and this. I'm so glad that we're friends. I sent him his marriage ring. I've never met this man. I sent him his duty station, which room he stayed in. I sent him all his shit.
That's funny.
Nah. I'm petty. I'm not petty. I'm super, like, I'm like villain. And it's like, I know that. I'm not a good person. I'm absolutely not. I try my best to somewhat at least see the pearly gates of heaven that I don't believe in.
It'd be like that.
Ooh. When I tell you our squad said that we are legally not allowed to be angry with the same person, because my level of pettiness is I will fuck with your paycheck, I will fuck with your marriage, I will fuck with your children. Do not cross me. I will do everything except for put my hands on you because I want the satisfaction of when you snap and you try to fight me, I can go, but officer, I've never touched this man.
I don't even know this man.
And then on top, so the reason why they made this fake look is because my other homeboy John, he's a fighter. He likes to fight. He relishes it.
Yeah, I think you told me about him before.
Yeah. So Don will beat you to an inch of your life. I will ruin your life.
Sometimes you gotta be like that, bro. I'll be struggling out here. Like when I tell you when I get angry, like even when Jay gets mad, he'll text or call me. So what you doing right now? I'm just at home chilling. Come to defect. That's my day off. What the fuck? I'd be so bad. I'd be so bad. I'm like, what's my day off? Come on. It's like, nah, fuck all that. I need to vent out. I'm like, fuck, all right, whatever. Okay, so I get there, I'm like, what happened? He's fucking it. I'm like, bro, we know this already. And if people talk about, we don't like, we have this weird thing, like, genuinely speaking, we do not like the same people, like, at all. Like, we do, like, when it comes down to certain, we just don't like them. And a lot of times, they're just not safe. Like, they have never been safe a day in their life. Because fucking with Jay, he put his hands on them, fuck with me, they'll die. It's just not a good area for them to be in life. Fuck with these people. So he's all gonna be, and I'm like, you wanna do something? We can go inside and do something. It's like, no, we literally can't do that. I'm like, I don't see why not. I honestly couldn't tell you why not. We couldn't do it. I say let's just fucking do it. But hey, I was told not to. The only reason why I don't do certain things is because Jay tells me not to do it. Otherwise, I would have had at least, I would have had a murder, broken legs, because like some people I just want to incapacitate and fucking torture, but I can't do that either. That's kind of fucking insane. Well, I'll probably still fucking do it, but yeah.
I remember back in Germany when me and Jay met each other. I had this whole E6 was like, I need my board file done now. The E7 board's gonna come in at this and this and this. By the way, we put out a whole PS public service announcement. Hey, S1 is only taking information from this topic. So if you're trying to get to the E7, if you're trying to be listening to the E7 board, you need to bring your shit by this day.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm in E7, this and this, and I was like, hey, Sarge, I understand. He's like, Sarge, I'm not your fucking friend, I'm a staff sergeant. Get it right. And I was like, oh.
Not in my fucking office.
Okay. Alright. So you want to? Alright, cool. Roger, Sergeant. I'll play my music. I'll play the game.
Yeah, I'll play your game. I'll play your game.
No, see. Remember what I was telling you I was petty?
Yeah.
So it's just me in this office. My NCOIC is gone, and it's me and my fucking my OIC, right?
Yeah.
So my OIC is just minding their business because they're like, whatever. This isn't shit. This ain't got shit to do with me.
Yeah, of course, as they usually do.
Yeah, and my OIC by the way. So, this is just like, I was like, alright, cool, Sergeant. So you're frustrated, so what I can do is I can get you an appointment, so therefore you are guaranteed to have your stuff looked at, and this and this and this. And he's like, alright, cool, finally, that's all I wanted. All I wanted was some help around here. How come no one wanted to help me until now? I was like, Roger, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry for apparently not working in a timely enough manner for you. Your appointment will be set for February 31st, like 17th. Okay? He's like, thank you. That's all I asked for. And then he left. So then my OIC walks up to me and she goes, "You are fucking ass right now." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "What do you mean, man?" She was like, "First, we're not open past 1600. Secondly, February 31st doesn't exist."
And he didn't hear none of that shit.
I was like, well, you know, maybe if some people wanted to hear me.
And maybe if you stepped in and did something, it probably wouldn't happen that way.
That's no, she was applauding. She's like, "You're an ass. I love it, but stop doing shit." And so then the staff sergeant comes back. He's all like, "There's something wrong with her." And I'm like, "Oh, is there, Sergeant?" He's all like, "Yeah, there's something wrong with my appointment." I was all like, "Oh, you want to talk about it, Sarge?" He's like, "Yeah,
Yep. I've done that in the DFAC a couple of times, with like people coming in for to-go plates and shit, because we're mandated by some kind of documentation that we have to give the gate guards plates, and occasionally, right, we'll like there'll be this one fucking dude that'll walk in like, "Oh, we need this, that, and the other time now. We don't have time to wait." Da 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 da. And I'm like, I look at him. I'm like, first of all, you're not in the right place or time to do that, because you're already late as it is. Well, fuck all that. I'm an NCO. Da, 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 da. And I was like, well, fuck all that. I'm a specialist who runs this fucking building, bitch. Get the fuck out. And when I did that, the NCO that was actually in charge came back from the shop and buying us energy drinks and had put me in charge, came back and saw the guy outside, and he was like, "Well, who are you?" "Oh, I came to get to-go plates with a specialist in there that's being a fucking hothead, da 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 da," talking and shit, making me seem like the bad guy situation. But of course, as cooks do, they come inside and ask questions. So he comes inside. So what happened? So we were conducting business as regular. We were open. It was like a Saturday. Business as regular. We were open. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to get to the next meal, getting food ready, getting stuff from rations, da da da. And he comes in, raises his voice at me. And this particular NCO knows me kind of well. I've raised my voice at him and a couple others around his same rank. He was in E6. And he was like, "What did you say to him?" I was like, I told him to go fuck himself in the best terms I could without being a complete fucking dickwad. He was like, "What'd you say?" I told him, he said that he's a staff sergeant and that he needs to do this, that, and the other. And I said, "I'm a specialist. I'm in charge of the building right now. You need to get the fuck out of my fucking building." He was like, "Great. Good job. Stop doing that shit. You're going to catch the wrong one. And you're going to be in front of some ranger's office talking and having to explain to him why the fuck you disrespected a non-commissioned officer." I was like, "Respectfully, sir, I'm telling him the exact same thing I told the guy outside. I don't give a fuck about who you are. The fuck? Disrespect is disrespect. You can die today or die tomorrow. I don't give a damn. We can fight about this." To this day, I sit on that business. I don't care. I was.
You want to hear?
Go ahead.
You want to hear something that'll make you a tee?
What? Tee is crazy.
So we had this sergeant first class that was acting first sergeant because they couldn't actually get it first sergeant, right?
Yeah.
So this sergeant first class, I got put on a chaplain escort mission to France, right?
Yeah.
And so, lo and behold, no one knew I took 3 years of French in high school.
Okay.
So I'm sitting here, and they're like, "Hey, we're going on this chaplain escort mission. Just make sure you have your bags packed, this and this and this." I was like, "Hey, this is vacation from S1, I'll take it."
Yep. Yep, Skippy.
And plus me and the chaplain actually got along really well, and we used to get to post off with kids all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a trip to France with someone I actually can stand, and I'm away from my life. Hey,
that's a dub.
Orders ain't nothing but a word. So, acting first sergeant was kind of flawed. He was all like, we sit here, we were going through France. It takes us like 2 days. It takes us like a day and a half to get all the way through France. Because we're going to like the most, we're going from Germany to the southern coast of France, right?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so we're sitting here, and it takes us like a day and a half to get there. So we finally get there, we change into uniform, and this sergeant first class looks at me and he's all like, they let you out of your office? I was all like, apparently. I was all like, this is why we can't ever get paperwork done this way. And I was all like, Roger, Sarge. I'm like, Roger, first, Sarge.
Yeah.
And he's all like, I was like, Roger, first, Sarge. And he goes, so we meet for the French Army, right? By the way, we're at the southern coast of France. These motherfuckers do not speak English.
Yeah, not at all.
Not at all, right? So he's all like, oh yeah, I'm Sergeant First Class, blah blah blah. I've done this and I've done that, and I've had this many missions and blah blah blah. This is Chaplain, blah blah blah. He's done this and that. He's a man of God. He's a really good person. And then he gets to me and he goes, this is Justin Chaplin's driver.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, oh. All right, cool. So I start playing on my phone, right? Because, hey, I'm just the driver. My job was to drive him here. I did that. Am I wrong? Is that not what the acting first sergeant said?
Yep, that's what he said.
Cool. So this is how I got the nickname French. So he's like, this is Justin's driver. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just the driver. I'm just gonna go ahead and start playing on my phone because fuck it. I got nothing else to do. I'm not driving right now. So about it takes like 45 minutes to an hour. They're trying so hard to ask for the COVID-19 test, right? Because they need to fill out certain documentation of them stating that no, we do not have COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it takes about 45 minutes to like an hour. They had to call this kid in from his basically his 4th of July holiday class to come and translate. And so we finally get the papers. I wasn't paying attention to the right?
Yeah.
And so I realized, oh fuck. Well, before that part, sorry. So I'm sitting here and I'm reading the paper, and the kid's all like, "Hey, do you need me to translate for you?" I was like, "No, it's okay. It's good." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, it's all good." He's like, "Oh, okay. Just let me know if you have any questions, I guess." I was like, "Yeah, I got you." And so I'm sitting there looking at this paper, and I reach for my pen, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I don't have a pen." And I'm like, "Oh fuck." So I look around at the table at the front desk, and no pens at the front desk, and I go, "Hold on, est-ce que je peux parler mon crayon?" And I'm like, "Amigo français?" I was like, so, un par. And so they hand me a pen, and I go, "Merci beaucoup." They're like, "Enchanté." And when I tell you, my sergeant first class was looking at me with a fury of 1,000 suns. He goes, "Book." I'm like, "Yes, my sergeant. You speak French?" I mean, yeah, kind of, a little bit. Like, I know just enough to get by. He goes, "So, you could have asked for the COVID papers." I was like, "Yeah, if I knew what you wanted, I could have asked." He's like, "We've been here for almost an hour trying to communicate and get these papers, and you could have just asked." Yes. Why didn't you, like, he called this kid in off of his national holiday, and you could have asked. Again, yes, first sergeant, if I knew what you wanted, I could have asked. Why didn't you say anything? And I go, "Oh, first sergeant, I'm just the driver."
Yeah.
So he looks at the chaplain, and he goes, "Chaplain, did you know Book speaks French? Is that why he's here on the chaplain escort mission?" And he goes, "No, I didn't actually. But now that I mentioned it, I did notice we've never gotten lost getting here."
Oh yeah, Chap knew he knew what was going on. The chap knew what was going on, bro. I love a good chaplain, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
And so the entirety of my chaplain escort, the acting first sergeant, he goes up to the acting S3 major, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "Sir, did you know Boogie speaks French?" He goes, "Actually, no, but that doesn't surprise me. Like, the kid was studying Japanese, Latin, Italian, and Russian. It doesn't surprise me that he knows French." He was like, he was doing what? He's like, "Yeah, no, Boogie's actually kind of smart."
Bruh. They hate and love to see when motherfuckers know shit. Cause I remember my first time really ever like cooking in Alaska, because like it took me a while to really integrate into the defect and to get into my natural groove that I like to get into while I'm cooking. So they're like, "Oh, McCrae, make sure you're they had said something. They had said what the fuck? What was it? I think it was like a sauce or a glaze or some shit like that. It was like make sure you make the glaze for the chicken and da da da. And what I hate being told to do things twice, or I hate knowing to do something and someone tells me anyways, just because I not want to do it. So instead of making a glaze, I made a sauce. I think it was supposed to be it was either glazed carrots or honey glazed chicken. I was like, huh? Cause I was still sitting. I was eating breakfast. I was like, huh? And it was like, just make the fucking glaze. Okay. I went back there and made a fucking gravy about as fucking delectable and delicious as you can fucking make it. And they was like, why did you not make a glaze? Oh, I forgot. I thought it was a gravy. I do that shit so often. He was like, you're full of fucking shit. Yeah, so are fucking you. Leave me the fuck alone. Give me the product and leave me alone. Let me do my fucking job properly. While you sit down here and do fucking nothing all goddamn day. And then my E5 at the time, Sergeant Knight, was like, you can't do that. And I was like, do what? What you just fucking did. And I got around the fucking council. I was like, write the fucking council. I'm just gonna burn it. I'm also an arsonist. I fucking love fire. I'm just gonna fucking burn it. They was like, don't do that either. No. I'm that specialist. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Like, oh, you can't. That's an NCO. And I'm McCrae. What does that change? Nothing. Get away from me. and since that day, that particular NCO hasn't told me to do shit since then, by the way. But like even before they left, I just didn't. He didn't say shit to me. Because once I got what I needed to do, and I looked at the registry card for it and how I was supposed to look, my job was already halfway done anyways. All I needed to do was see what I was making, how to make it, what it's supposed to look like. My job's already halfway done. And it always tasted. It tastes like the next best thing that's sliced bread. It was great. It was great.
I live my life by the rule of just play stupid games to win stupid prizes.
I'm just a dickhead sometimes, man.
Yeah, nah. So this same Sergeant First Class, pretty sure he now believes that I am the reason why COVID exists. Did Jay ever tell you what I go to school for?
I think he said no, he didn't. I don't remember exactly.
My end goal is to become a doctor, right? But before you do that, you actually have to go to school. You have to get a bachelor's degree, right?
Yeah.
My bachelor's degree, plural, is in biophysics and biochemistry. While pursuing a master's in biomedicinal chemistry. Cool. The reason why I bring that up, there's a reason why I brought it up.
Yep.
So I was sitting in the office looking at the Saturday message, right?
Yep.
And so same Sergeant First Class, I was like, do you speak French? He was like, Boogie, why do you look so sad? What's wrong? Why do you look so pathetic? I was all like, that's complicated. He's all like, what did you go? I was like, I'm like, ill. No, not that. He's all like, well, what is it? I was like, I want to conduct a couple of experiments, but I don't have the patent or the actual equipment I need to do in order to conduct the experiments. But I really want to, like, I really want to see the results.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, first of all, I want to see what happens with the genetic splicing sequence of taking reptilian DNA, of how their mitosis allows them to regrow back their tail without growing cancer cells.
Huh. Okay.
So it's like, I'm really curious as to what would happen if you put that sequence into human sequence. The only problem is one, CRISPR isn't fully up and running, and two, it's still technically medically frowned upon to experiment.
Medically frowned upon. Medically frowned upon is
and he's all, and he looks at me with a straight face and goes, Boogie, I highly doubt that you're even smart enough to conduct an experiment, right?
Wow.
And so I look at him and I go, Roger, 2 weeks later.
Boy, sometimes you gotta let them know, bro. Like one dude couldn't. Like he tried to tell me, "Oh, make sure you watch the outside line." And like, don't get me wrong. Like to like, bro, like as of right now, me and him are very good friends on Facebook and everything. And we're really cool. Like he's a really funny dude. Me and him got the same first name. Really dope person. But when I first met him, he could swear up and down I was just somebody who just worked there. And I was like, and then I had to really sit down and tell him like, did you know that we have to keep bread on the line at all times? Did you also know that as long as there's bananas in the house, it has to be outside? It has to be outside. Did you know when you use a fryer, you can't put pork in it because the moment you put pork in it, you have to change out and throw away the frying grease? Did you know to properly make gravy, you have to use a 1-in-1 ratio for fucking flour and oil to make a roux? When you make the roux, you have to cook the roux and season it before you even put it in certain liquids. He was like, "Where did you learn that?" From my first 4 years of the fucking military. In the rest of my past life, my 6 years of cooking in my own house. Get the fuck away from me. I was like, bro, what? Like, you cannot tell me anything new about how to cook anything. Get away from me. Please get away from me. And they're like, Craig, you can't keep doing this. Mind you, I'm still in the military to this day, been in now for 6 years in August. Have not gotten a single Article 15. Only caught a DUI once, and have not gotten a negative counseling in the last like 6.5 months. I think I'm doing just fine. Don't know how I've made it this far without at least a fist fight or a shit up competition challenging my intellect on how to do my job, how to conduct anything army related at all.
Nah, my guy. It's just like, so I warned the entire I warned the entire brigade of COVID.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch the epidemiology trackers just for like research purposes.
Yeah.
To try to write a thesis for my medical one day when I wanted to go for medical board, right?
Yeah.
So a bunch of us in the medical community saw the trend that was happening with COVID.
Yep.
And we were all like, that don't look good.
Oh wow. That's fucking because when COVID actually happened, I was still in Korea. I think when COVID actually started, I was like a day or two away from leaving Korea, and they almost canceled our flight to get home because of Korea.
Yep. Oh no. So I sat here and tried to warn my fucking brigade commander. I was all like, hey, there's this thing going around right now. It's mainly in Asia / mainly China, but it's gonna spread bad. And you know what I was told?
What?
Do you have a degree? I go, no, I'm working on it. Oh, then you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh wow.
And I was all like, no, like, seriously, this is something we kind of need to watch out for. No bullshit. And they're like, well, if it was something that worried, the hospital would tell us about. By the way, I was doing the job shadowing at the hospital.
Shit.
But yeah, they were full blown. If the hospital would tell us that there's something we need to know about, and I go, no, no, you need to be worried about this. This is about to be real bad. And so, right after I said that, and it was like literally 2 weeks after fucking the accident part starts, like, I don't think you're smart enough to do that.
I mean,
2 weeks later, this disease has been spreading all around the world. We're calling it COVID. Correction, we're calling it Corona, but it wasn't even known as the Corona back then.
Yeah.
And so, I'm sitting here like, oh, cool. It made it to Italy? They're like, yeah, death toll is this, this, and this in Italy. And I was like, hey, this weekend, you're going to hear cases of it being. They're like, you don't know that. Stop acting like you know everything. You're just S1. That week, hey, public service announcement. We're finding cases of coronavirus in Frankfurt, Germany. It'll literally be in our footprint by this weekend. Oh my gosh, Book, stop acting like you know everything. You don't know. You're not a doctor. You don't know anything. That weekend, hey, guys, we're finding cases of the coronavirus on the coast. We need to initiate for. And they're like, oh my god, what happened? I go, yeah, what did happen? Just, if only someone would have said something, right? Like, geez.
It always takes.
Why are you like this? Stop. You're giving them reasons to want to kick you out even more. I'm just saying, if only there was someone who was like, I don't know, warning people 2 months in advance about the coronavirus, that this thing was going to be bad. But if only someone had went up to the brigade commander and was like, hey, ma'am, this is something bad. This is going to be a problem for you. If only, oh wait, someone did. And you know what was said? Oh, you don't have a degree. You don't know what you're talking about. I literally sipped my chai tea that I got from Dunkin' Donuts. I was like, damn, is this I was right tea?
And this shit kind of fire.
Right. That's what I see is like, you are the smartest, most evil dumbass I've ever had the misfortune of knowing. To which I responded with, but you have hope.
You can't get rid of the best ones. Can never get rid of the best ones.
And I'm just sitting here like, bro. So yeah, no, like forever I've been pissed off at the Army because I was supposed to get a humanitarian defense service medal. Because by reg it says if you make a major medical contribution that could affect the United States military, you are awarded the humanitarian service medal.
Yeah.
Pretty sure warning an entire brigade about an epidemic before it was an epidemic qualifies as assisting the United States Army as a, a medical contribution.
Yep. It happens to the best of us, man. I can say this with utter confidence. To this day, the reason why my rack isn't as big as it is because I have not received any of the awards I was supposed to get for the past 3 years. No, actually, I'll take that back 6 years. Only ones I have is from basic training. And I can say this without a fucking doubt that I had nothing to do with me not having them. I'm supposed to have a lot more points according to my awards. The awards that I should have gotten, one of the ones was Jay, another NCO, and the third and fourth NCO that was on my section had left on leave all at the same time. Don't know how they managed that. That's what happened. They put me in charge for about a week and a half, and I had to sit there and talk to my aggravating ass commander about things he didn't fucking know about, and do their jobs up until the E7 level, which I've done beforehand 3 times. I've gotten not a single reward for any of it. And I'm like, wow. Imagine me doing my due diligence, stepping up onto the plate, engaging in more than what I'm supposed to be doing, reaching above and beyond my duty as an E4 specialist, to take care of things that I didn't have to, and get nothing for it. Yeah, there's a ball of Jack. That's a ball of Jack from my fridge right now waiting on me. I do that shit so often at this point it's not even funny. And it's like, bro, I kind of stick at this point. It's kind of like a what's it called? It's kind of like a trophy to have for me at this point. And it just keep coming up. It just keep coming, and it's like I like even in the defect and rations, right? I'm the one who usually take charge to say and do things. You know, there is an E5 there is an E5 who just made her E5 who's supposed to know more than me in terms of the job and paperwork. Now she has regulations on her side. I don't know shit about regulations. I don't give a fuck about regulations. But that's the only thing that she has. But yet, anytime something good goes, oh, it's not my fault. I didn't tell them to do that. Oh, I didn't infer that beforehand before they even noticed it. I didn't do none of that stuff. It wasn't my doing. Never was, never is. But yeah, I'm still continuously doing it. Not getting it. Like, and the thing, I don't ask for recognition. I never do. I don't care that much about getting recognition for anything. But holy shit, do I deserve it half the time?
I'd be saying characters like, oh, okay, so we just gotta act like I don't exist. All right.
Literally, like, because at this point, there's not even a point. So I'm just gonna get out. And I'm like, oh, you should have stayed in. No, I shouldn't have. No, I really shouldn't have.
Jay about to be pissed.
Like literally, like for the only reason why I would stay in now is either my girlfriend wanted to stay in, and fucking Jay was like, hey, if you follow me, we good. I'm like, shit. Let me get a wife and a kid off the grip, and let me fucking go work with Jay for the rest of my natural born military career. I'm loving it. Man, especially with Jay, because like he like even when he has to be a hard ass, he's not even that bad.
Look, just do your fucking job.
Yeah, literally, like the whole time, like even in the defect, in front of first round and them, we don't waste no time with the bullshit. Hey, let's get this shit done, make it easy on ourselves and go home. Like, and people love to give him problems, like, bro, like he's doing his best. Y'all need to fucking relax. Like y'all don't know the half about what we have to do as people who know better.
My service used to hate me, but like for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I used to sit there at my desk, 1630 roll around. Hey Sarge, you need them? Are you gonna? He's like, are you gonna pick up their? Are you gonna pick up their end? I'm like, yeah. He's like, no, then I don't need them really. I was like, hey, Martin, hey Londa, why the fuck am I still looking at you? Fuck out.
Yeah, no, I do the same shit. Like I like, especially the motor pool, because like I for one like being in the motor pool. Like some of the personalities aren't that bad, and especially at our current motor pool. Like genuinely speaking, these people who I work with aren't that bad at people. Now, can they be annoying? Can they be like, you know, a bit too much sometimes? Because some of them they just be, I don't know, they're Caucasian. I'm sorry, they be tripping sometimes. So, well, other than that, I enjoy being down there. It's like, to me, that's the real army work. Like, hey, anytime I get the chance, hey, I'll go home. I'll take care of the rest of this work out here. I'll just go home and enjoy your day. I'd be damned if motherfuckers sit there and be like, oh, McCray don't do nothing. Yeah, all right.
Oh no, never that would happen. Man, but you don't do that right here. You don't do shit. All right, cool. Hey, Sarge, I'm going on leave.
For real. Like, bro, going on leave is like the most aggravating shit in the world. Cause at least for me, because when I get back, there's always extra shit for me to do. Because people didn't want to fucking do it. People didn't want to do this, that, and the other, or whatever. And I'm like, bro, that's annoying as fuck.
The second someone would say, you don't do shit around here, I go, all right, cool, I'm done. That was my cue to take vacation. I go on leave. My whole time I'm on leave, my phone would be full.
Yeah, no, that was me one leave. Cause like, the fucked up part was they waited for me to get back off of leave to tell me to do the shit that they couldn't do. I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way. I went on leave for like 2 weeks. I went home to Florida because that was when I was in Fort Hood. I went to Florida and when came back. Oh, we need QSQCs done for the field that's coming up next week, and we need to do PMC proper PMCSs because the proper PMCS takes 2 weeks, takes a week a week or so. Da 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 da. So why couldn't fucking Ruiz or did this person do it? Da 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 da. Well, they didn't know how to do it, so he didn't think to teach them how to fucking do it. Like what the fuck? Like that shit was just non-existent half the time. I'm like, bro, this is a fucking shame. Why am I having to come back off of leave? Oh, it's like I'm like usually come back off leave like I'm fresh, mentally stable again, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Living the best life of somebody who I wish I could be at that point. But these motherfuckers here will come back off leave. Oh yeah, we need to do this, we need to do that. And I'm like, bro, there's no fucking way. Y'all wait for me to come back off of leave to do this, that, and the other because you couldn't do it. I would go home after that statement and I would just go home and drink for the rest of the day. It'd be like fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going home. I'll see you at the defect. No. Y'all can figure this shit the fuck out yourselves. I got a call from my staff saying, where you at? I'm at home. Why? Because they need to know how to do it themselves. They need to stop relying on me to do things for them. I'm sick and tired of doing it. I'm sick and tired of going on leave and coming back to 10 times as much work than what I left it as.
Damn. I don't do nothing though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, literally like, okay guys. Thankfully with Will that shit don't happen as much. With my current NCOs it doesn't happen at all for that matter. Like it's been culture at this point, but at this point I'm done with the military, bro.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I still be handling that shit though.
Huh?
I said I still be handling that shit though.
Yep.
Especially my wife. She be getting worse stuff. Like, she's like, hey babe, I was like, do I have any stripes on my chest? My name's CC'd on any of these emails. But I know you know the answer, but I'm not in anymore.
Oh yeah, no, I can't wait for that. I can wait for that call because like even when I left for Hood, soldiers would still call me because before I left, I was their NCO. I was in charge of them. When it came down to it, I was the one who made sure that they got the paperwork done. When they put in leave, I told them which form to pull in, everything. But when I tell you, the motherfuckers will call me to this day. Will call me, hey, do you know what I need to do this? Because I know, because IPSA came out, and since IPSA came out, we can't really go to S1 anymore.
Hell yeah, get the fuck out here. Go do your jobs.
Fuck all of that. Honestly, it wouldn't be that bad if every time I go there, it just don't get me wrong, because certain things I get it. Okay, did he form with the 93? What the fuck is this called? I get those SGOV. I understand that too. Certain ones I do get, but like if I have like a legit paperwork admin issue, why am I checking on it myself if I don't know how FSA works? 1, 2. If I don't know how it works, why tell me to learn it, and why aren't you helping me figure it out at least? You know what I'm talking about?
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why?
The beauty behind it?
Why?
S1, before I got out, S1 had been preaching down at the lower levels like, hey yo, your NCOs need to know how IPSA works. We need a couple of your NCOs to come and learn how IPSA works so that the fucking soldiers aren't just left in the fucking dirt.
I can tell you right now that
you know
shit.
what S1 got called? You want to know what S1 got told for forever?
What?
Kick rocks, we're doing shit, we're busy. We actually have jobs.
Nah, literally. Nah, literally. And I'm like, bro, because I remember I'm just like, I'm still learning how to use it properly. Like I put in 2 batches of leave, the one for the 29th, and then another for the 29th of June, and I put another leave out in August. And not gonna lie, it took me a good second because I don't take leave very often, so for me to put in leave is very awkward for me. So fucking, I finally get it in, and I'm like, okay, I figured it out. And then I'm like, okay, I need to go check on this thing. Oh, that's on IPSA. What? That's on Ipsy? It took me like 2 days to figure what the fuck that was out. I forgot it again.
How you feeling?
Yeah, no. S1 was telling people, like, hey, we need to teach you guys how to use this. You need to come to our office and let us teach you. And they're like, nah, fuck you. Stays out. And they're like, well, why didn't S1 teach us? Nah.
Oh my god.
No one's allowed in S1 unless
And that's why I do get it to a certain extent. Like, I don't mind. But like right now, actually, I have a connecting to S1 shop right now for most things. So I do have questions. I usually just text him and call it a day. So at this point, I don't even go up to the office anymore. And like when I do, sometimes I bring him and his one chicken energy drink. Cause I think I met him when we went to JPMRC and we were in the field and talking and shit. So we got a little close. And then the chick, she used to be a KP at the DFAC who went and joined the military and became S1. So I'll be flirting with her on a daily basis when I go up there. If I go up there.
Hey, Jason, mad as shit.
Oh, yeah, you found some more shit?
I got the nigga.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be salty as fuck.
I got the nigga he wants. Let me put this away.
Yeah, don't even like just do it with him like, oh yeah, you got him. Oh, I got him first.
Crowning moment about 50 years
Yep, I'm ahead. I'm up to damn. I'm happy for you. He's like, yeah, now we'll go get yours. Like, don't even worry about it, my boy.
I didn't want it no more.
I've been had him.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's not what you
Yeah, I don't know if I should order food or not. I'm hungry.
I was just thinking about them like, yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah.
Top the terrorist in my brain.
But I don't know, but fucking food out here, I'm honestly sick of trying to eat the same shit over again. Like the only time I'm
Bro,
taking
I'm so
leave.
ready to fucking PCS. I'm so sick of the same goddamn 3 places I can eat from.
Oh, where you guys at now?
Fort Leonard Wood again.
Fort Leonard Wood. What is? Oh, that's the prison.
No, that's Fort Leonard Wood is literally Fort Boston.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, meth, fat white bitches, and horrible.
You can't see.
Oh, you're streaming, my bad.
I mean, no one's here to really complain about it, but damn, I know you just finna scan the fuck out of this shit. Like, he can't say that. YouTube is finna scan the shit out of this and be like, oh yeah, they're cursing a lot around this time frame.
No money's for you. Oh, no.
I mean, Sonic is really good though. I actually really enjoy Sonic out here.
No, I took culinary arts in high school. I'm like, no, I get tired of fast food. I need actual nerve.
Yeah, it's like that's one of the reasons why I did gain the weight that I did gain. It's because like I can't get a consistent gym schedule going because of how my work is very inconsistent. Like,
Hey, hold all the hell up.
what?
Naraka has a Gundam collab? Naraka,
That sounds familiar.
the martial arts battle royale.
Oh, I heard about that.
You lucked out. Not least thanks to
I,
the forces
I,
taken by
the game is dope. I just don't like. I prefer first-person shooter battle royales. I just like it's cool. It's a cool concept. Don't get me wrong. It's a very dope concept. They kind of stole it from that one like goofy-looking fucking wrestling one.
Oh yeah.
That one was the first one that came out with like actual physical like fighting for battle royale.
Just die and get up like nothing.
So yeah, I did try it out.
So
It's
what else?
cool. Go ahead, my bad.
only if they don't have a classified piece of corporate trying to resurrect them.
What about me? My psyche.
What's crazy?
I'm making back from the other side and what? I'm supposed to pretend change is normal?
Ask the Arasaka engineers who built the thing.
He was an already top 5 character.
I'll be right back. Look at this.
Oh, go ahead.
Be pretty. From the biochip's perspective, your brain cells are a tumor that needs to be scooped out, while your body is an empty shell to hold the construct.
So this fucking terrorist wants to wipe me and take my place, take my body.
It's not willful on his part, it's automatic. Inevitable. And neither of you can stop it.
My favorite time channel. The one who waits until what was my waiting chat? 13 or 14 years.
There's nothing you can do.
Bro was sitting in chat for a long time when it was losing.
Well, what the hell do I do? Tell me, please.
I wish I knew the kid.
Misty?
You're asking too much from an old timer like Vic. Come on, V. Let's get you home.
More like who's slave. When I get that mean as a reason,
Die.
it's only joking.
I thought I was gonna die.
He's probably waiting for you now.
In my sleep.
Sleep's a small hint of death.
We did this for
The inevitable.
Can't actually tell if I'm awake now. I mean, I could be dead already, right?
It's not something to focus on, V. Let it go. Here. Got some meds for you. Omega blockers. Taken regularly, they'll keep things from progressing too quickly. Also, they should keep that guest of yours calm, quiet. Pseudo-endotrizines from me. Effect will be opposite. It'll speed things up. Free the demons.
Back until you actually go Falcons.
I gotta lie down.
Here. Got one more thing for you. Vic pulled this out of your skull. A lucky charm? Promise you'll try to get some sleep.
Easy, wait. About Jackie.
Yeah?
I don't know, whose idea was the Bob King like this?
I'm so fucking sorry Jack's not here anymore.
Jackie was special. Really spiritually rich. He touched so many people with
Like, I
his love.
genuinely
That
do
sounded
that
crazy.
question.
Don't worry. I'll be around.
Sure you'll be alright.
The
I'll be fine.
balancing direction of
Life is so
game
beautifully powerful.
at this stage of the game and
So
the way
much
it's
more
at.
power.
And
I wish I had the belief in
in
like in this stuff like
Right now,
this girl
It
does.
still makes no sense.
Sleep.
But they don't see the AKE video. And they were like, yeah, this is fine, this is what we want. Stabbing girls in foreign Eve. I'm surprised they go to YouTube
Gotta
channel.
get out of here, understand?
Johnny Silverhand.
Can't kill anyone who gets in my
Food's
way.
cooking.
You included.
I just met Johnny Silverhand for the first time. Hey yo. You just told me he'd kill me.
Need a smoke. Where'd you stash yours?
Do I smell king hate? No, what now? What now?
Then go and get some. Just need one last one.
Jesus fucking
Surely,
Christ, man.
surely that's a good.
What kind of joy toy are you supposed to be?
Fucking Ghost Star!
We're in the second seven.
What is that for? What was that? What the fuck?
My wife.
Maybe they
What
want
the
to change the
why?
or the John just makes up it in Korea. Granted, that's not going to factor into the patch notes because the tournament was up.
Wait, why did she?
You get Jake
She sent it directly to me?
So was winning tournaments at the start of the game.
Yeah, I DM'd you on Discord.
Oh, okay.
Remember, John got top 8 at Bars Gauntlet.
Oh wow. Oh wow. She went to bed without doing. Damn, bro. It be like that sometimes.
Well, you work for it, start talking.
Where's Jay at?
You probably still. Well, shit. It's been. Well, it's been 2 hours, so it should be ending soon.
Fucking champ.
No, wait.
Oh shit. I might need to shake this down.
Fucking crazy. It's like the first thing that was going
Oh, yeah, there we go. That feels nice.
That's it.
No, fucking, he's bashing his fucking chrome dome against the window.
You never, asshole.
Now like that. Stick some iron in your mouth and pull the trigger.
Jesus Christ.
I can feel it.
They can cut King's hand up, and I think folks are still
I'm like
and if he was a top
mold
5 character in the
creeping
fight,
into you.
that's why people
Nothing I can do about it. You hear me? I'd puke if I fucking could. Just a copy of the engram. I'm out there somewhere.
I do need to recalibrate my entire
You're
fucking.
the type of people that live off King for you. Players like you are the guy.
I need to recalibrate my feed.
Yo, what? For what?
Fuck me.
In general, so it's like I mainly watch horror content
Ah.
because I was a horror content creator, but now there's just a bunch of
Congratulations.
normie shit on my feed.
I remember looking out for you, man. Not for the
I tend to like.
Like,
Go ahead, my bad.
I was just saying, yeah, I'm typically token goth friend, and my shit's not feeling very goth friendish.
Okay.
Bro, John's fucking sandbagging, bro. I'm telling you. He
Okay.
knows we're in the same boat. Sweden is sandbagging. He's sandbagging.
My feed is usually
Now
like
+5, it was +7.
it's like I'm just a huge gamer nerd, bro. Like, that's just my thing. Like even right now on my TV, I'm like K-Wish is on playing Tekken. That's my shit.
You know what's on my TV right now?
Huh?
You know what's on my TV right now?
What?
The Addams Family.
The fuck?
Oh, you've never seen my setup.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have.
Here, I got you.
Look at John sandbagging, man. Look at him, he's sandbagging. Bro, he's sandbagging so hard right now, I swear to God. He's actually sandbagging.
Inventory.
Look at him, bro. He's not doing it, bro. He's sandbagging. This isn't John, bro. He's sandbagging. Bro, he is
I
sandbagging.
want to give this to technical ability.
Look at him sandbagging. He's
Down in
sandbagging.
there. Then we're going
He's good at the moment, yes. Then I don't understand your point of view. They could cut off King's hand and people would still complain. He's good enough. I don't understand. If you know
Oh, I need to make that a meme. Where's my artist? So my online personality is Boogie goes to Monday, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I have the strongest urge,
10 billion high level players that
the absolute strongest urge to have my character looking at a text message and have the text message be from a girl saying, I miss you, and him going, I'm going up. told me that wouldn't be premium.
Yeah. I need to go out and buy new clothes. These clothes are ass.
Keep sound bagging.
I just need to go and grab that Plan B weapon.
Look at him, he's not using his body sound bagging.
No, it's oh my god, it's a weapon in the game.
Sure.
Yeah, fucking relax, all right. At this point, I'm also be a virgin again. I haven't had sex in forever.
YouTube, that's him. Take his monetization. Increase his views. Increase his views.
Increase Jordans. That shit is so stupid. Oh man.
There's a reason as to why they are generally, fighting in the lower section.
We must meet. Come to Thomas Diner.
I need to beat Odin so I can go back to the I need to get this car fixed so I can go get me another bowl of ramen. Sorry, I just saw pictures of ramen.
Nah, it be like that sometimes. I know for me, I cannot wait to get on to Texas because the car that I want to drive is in Texas. The car that is mine and will only be mine ever is in Texas. And I can't wait because it's not even that fast of a car. I just really love that fucking car, even though it gives me active back problems.
You know what I want? And this is gonna sound actually very on brand.
Yeah.
I want a hearse.
Why do you want to? Okay.
But like not just any hearse. Like nah, I needed to have like early 2000s hydraulic system upgrade.
Oh my god. Why do you want a hearse that could fucking do a fucking wheelie for, homie?
I want a hearse that can bounce.
The fuck?
I don't know why.
I mean, like that sounds fucking dope as shit. And then you can like have a body that kind of rolls out, and then it like flashes itself, and then you can like have it strapped to the inside. I mean, the ideas.
Because it's either that or I want a truck, but I want an all black truck fitted out, and I want a license plate that specifically says BEU. It's a Jeepers Creepers reference.
Yeah.
They thought it said baby, but it really said BEU.
What the hell happened? Looks like everyone in this fucking
Like, if you were to look at my stream for a second, I can show you the car that I'm talking about. I never put that shit. I never did. I fucking forgot it. Shit, I'm fucking retarded. I'm listening to you directly.
Shut up. Yes, because you didn't wait that before you spoke on. If you wait that, it was a specific input because the news gets actually out of that. Giving you an easy wait that should be before that.
And some days I do feel the same, bro. With as much as you send me, sometimes I feel the same way sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, we need to do some work.
I don't have like someone who can draw for me, okay? Neither one that could turn that drawing into what you call either, so.
My brother in America.
Not America. You're wild as fuck. Not America.
No meetings.
Look, I don't know everything about Eldering, but I do know who the fuck America is, and you better fucking relax.
My brother in America. We need to upgrade you. What the fuck is your camera?
That's just a Razer camera that I just bought at fucking Wally World one day. Oh, I meant to show you my car. Wait, wrong thing. Forgot how to get down to my nitty gritty. Whatchamacallit. What was that? Okay, whatever. Display capture. I'm gonna do the primary monitor. I'm gonna drop that. So this is my car that I have in Texas.
1 second, remember you have stream delay.
Fair enough.
I sent you the picture. This is my setup.
All right.
Not low tier, but not high tier. Because he's a rapper.
Oh shit.
A rapper with a major.
That's a nice ass car.
Right? I fucking love that car. That car. And like the only difference between this picture and what is actually there is that I had to change out the bumper because I need my fog lights. Also, that red scratch right there had to fucking go, and I had to change out the rims again because I just didn't like the white rims anymore. So now the rims have like have you seen the cars that have that silver lip on them?
I think so.
Like on the tires. So I have that feature on my wheels, while the actual like the rim, like the what you call it, is actually the is the actual that's how it looks. And I fucking love that car, and I want that car to be matte black. I want the car to be matte black, and then I want it to have like to go into a checker print into the back or to the front of white, and then of course matte, and then we have the big ass Deadpool sticker on the actual back windshield. It'll be of him riding a pony.
I think I'm gonna typecast myself, but do you wanna know what my dream car is?
What?
Just take a wild guess. The Cyberpunk.
1950s Camaro.
Actually, that might be close. It's actually pretty close. People have never guessed that one.
Oh really? That's to say that because that's like it's one of my dream old cars that I'll never be able to get because it's too fucking old.
Actually, no. It's nice, but it's not me.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I want?
What do you want, Boogie?
A 1925 Phantom World.
I know how that looks like. Just can't get off. I can't get it off. I can't get to. I had the picture in my head at some point in time a while back, but I couldn't tell you what it looks like right now. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh no, I got you. I'll send it to you.
Oh, that's bad.
As strong as he is now, no.
Oh, by the way, you see my setup?
Yeah, I see it. That's actually really fucking dope. I kind of wanted like my second. Oh my god, that's sexy as fuck.
I want it.
That's like the ones that the fucking mobsters would fucking roll up in and just fucking commit drive-bys in.
That's my dream car.
And understandable. That's a nice fucking car.
I just want to pull up and everyone goes.
It's like shit. I bet his dick is massive.
Because it's either that or like that's the car I want to die having.
There's a Challenger. I always forget which year that it actually is. That bitch is nice. It's like Dominic Toretto's car. That bitch is so fucking nice for me. I get it. I'm a bigger dude. I'm not small by any means whatsoever, and I get that point. Me getting out of that, and imagine you got a suede fit, fucking mainly black, white shirt, colorful ass, random ass tie for fucking tie day, and fucking matte black fucking that bitch, and I'm just that to me just sounds so fucking sexy. I don't know. Could just be me just overdoing myself here, but I fucking love that fucking car. I mean, Rolls Royce is a good car in general. Like if you said a new one, I would still understand because even the new I've seen the newer ones. Some of the new ones come with like the starlight on the top of the fucking insides.
Yep.
So that shit is sexy as fuck.
Ooh. If I ever won the lottery, I wouldn't tell nobody. But there would definitely be signs.
There would be fucking signs, okay? I'll tell to people all the time, like if I won a lottery, I wouldn't tell a fucking soul, but there would be fucking signs. You would see where my money went to. The entire time.
That car, man.
It is a sexy car. Do you know what particular kind of hearse you would want to get though? That's my question. Like, do you have a particular on a hearse?
I used to. I think it was I think it was a 1973.
Wow.
I don't like the more modern looking ones. They look too boxy. Well, I don't want to say boxy. They look too. I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. They look too oblong. You get me?
Yeah, I got you. But like the older ones look like the what's the
77
Like the 1964 Cadillac hearse, I don't really like because it looks too American.
oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
That makes sense.
Like, don't get it twisted. Just because I was born here does not mean I rep here.
Oh yeah, like and it's funny because like all of my cars have been Korean or fucking Asian. Like they've been some kind of Asian.
But I'm probably gonna be a little bit realistic in my plans, and I'm just gonna get a massive ass truck that makes it feel like I'm compensating.
Oh wow.
I'll be back here on my food.
Go ahead.
Sure, let's talk.
I mean, even if you go back to Type 2 as well, like in Type 2, regular things come on first. Like, we do 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4, those were there, those were 1 or 2, respectively. And they were fast, they were harder to break as well. The second Type 2, those were fucking. The counted third rate in second Type 2. Sorry, the counted third rate in this game is how fast the third rate was in second Type 2.
And here is where magic happens. The shop is fully automated. In my portfolio to include repair services. Alas, the shop is currently overwhelmed with work.
Think I know why.
I'm still looking into the cause of the Delaney network vehicle incidents.
The highlight
My
of
working
this is what
hypothesis
works enough,
is
there's
that
two uses of it.
I must
So
be
it's still
the
relevant, it's
situation
still
quickly. This sudden rise
Especially
in
the king, obviously,
is
that's
possible,
first,
aside from drawing unwanted attention to the company. The control room. I feel honored to have you here. Rather, surprisingly.
All these lights, what are they for?
That's what I wish to discuss with you. A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact. As you can see, that is no longer the case for some vehicles. Those are the red ones.
Air drones can't take care of this?
This time, I feel human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Okay, sure. I'll go after you some wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link and return them to my garage.
See what I can do.
Delaney vehicles are exceptionally secure.
And the way I try to do is I'll try to do a storyline all together at the same time. Because I think I took like the longest time doing this one.
The power crash shit was always supposed to be like that.
When I first played this story.
That's what I mean, man. There's so many people just trying to.
And now I don't have a vehicle to get around.
tell me shit when they don't know what they're talking about. It's so, I swear to God, that's you so infuriating. I'll get that. People love trying to build brains while themselves really I'm not understanding that they are built brains. You know? You know what I mean?
It's good to hear you.
I mean, I think it's just Twitter.
It's been a long time since we talked.
Actually, it's Twitter.
Since when Jesse passed
It's a
away.
YouTube comment section.
Always
It's a English YouTube
hard
comment
my
section.
condolences.
Offer your
It's the
condolences.
last thing, like, that's what I'm saying as well, man.
Please tell me.
Like, I'm sorry,
Did you
look
think
at
that
what
we're
the
on
team is in this game.
Have the
I don't want to have
decency
to
to
fight
treat
this
me like
for
some
years.
stranger you just
I'm
met.
glad we don't have that many high level players in Europe.
I prepared an ofrenda for Jaquito. We can't let him go without a proper goodbye. The ceremony will be at the Coyote Cojo.
In Japan,
Messages. So we'll be there.
Say no more, Mama. I'll be there.
Damn right we'll be.
I do not doubt it for a second. Ahí te veo, Vi.
Oh fuck, that's when like half the game fucking running around and shit.
Yeah, so this is the last major balance patch until season 2. Expect any changes to be like, you know, unintended issues and maybe small things here or there. I can't break down Transformers.
What is
They changed the break.
I looked at this.
Like I've been breaking down the first. Okay, Transformers is one I cannot break down.
I'm just gonna take this. Shoot this shit out.
Oh my god, bro. How?
Ah fuck. Almost like just get my fucking over here.
Okay, nothing.
We got to admit it.
Really? It's pretty massive.
You.
Yo.
Nice.
I'll be back.
Oye, sí.
Alright.
Again, didn't work last time, but some people do not learn. That exact same situation as well. Try it again, did not work.
Mine.
Probably the enough they'll use towards you. I think it was the only one I could have seen staying the same.
That's a fat ass fucking ear.
Like here's, they just like I guess went for an across the board
All the time has passed.
clean sweep or changing this type shit.
Hanging in there somehow.
Somehow. It could have come over for dinner. Nuestra casa es tu casa. But okay. We'll put it behind us. I am in the middle of preparing an ofrenda. There is still so much to take care of.
I want to take part in the ceremony, but I want to do it the right way, in line with tradition. Something I lay by his casket, that it do justice to his memory. I've got anything.
Your heart is in the right place, mi niño. Don't worry. He's symbolic. Look for something in his garage. He's fast. It's all there.
Thanks, Mama Wells.
Nah, don't mention your feet. There's that respect. I admire that. The garage is on Republic.
Gotta say goodbye to the homie. Still one of my favorite characters in this entire game. This is a very large game at that, but he's one of my favorite characters in this entire game.
Hi, Lee.
What are you doing here?
Sitting and waiting. And yeah, waiting for him. Though I know he's never coming back. Lately, I've just been coming here to sit. An hour. Sometimes two. I know it's gonk. It's just... I miss him. A lot. Wanna sit? Catch up?
Hardly gonk at all. Just, well, human.
I guess.
Jack talks about you a lot. Always saying how much you meant to him.
Did he really say that? I bet he used different words.
Maybe. But that's what he meant. I really believe that.
You actually got to know him. The real Jackie. Everybody else thought he was a goofball with a rough-hewn face and an edge. But they're wrong.
No, Jack was a little of that too. Always looking on the bright side.
He wore his heart on his sleeve. He wasn't at all afraid to live fully. Had his inner demons, though.
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
They're
What makes us who we really are on the inside. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
Mama Wells is having a send-out for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about. Might give me a hand.
I'm not sure I should go in there, V.
Is it too soon?
No, it's not that. Mama Wells and I aren't exactly on the best terms. She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie wants you here. That's more important. Come on.
Because West Page, they're calling out a vaccine of things, you know? But we ain't going to do this. We're not just it's been a lot.
So it has some graphical issues.
Fine piece of metal in mechanics. He was so psyched. Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
They said they're collectibles. They don't print them anymore.
Power sheet smashes though?
Definitely why they're up
Can't
there.
be power sheet smashes, but you can power first.
Home the bell tolls. Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times. Always right before a big job. And then the guy who wrote it tougher and more than black hand.
You read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
Could be a good tribute for your friend, though. Still full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
How come?
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica? ¿Va?
Passable son of Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante ran circles about him. I think he might have been the first kid to ditch the Valentinos.
Like Jackie.
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the MC Blackouts now.
Rock. What's in there?
That's his lair. Left there. He must have had a different key. Let's look around. Might be tucked away somewhere?
Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he?
He called it his form of meditation. He used to say barbells are the best listeners. They They understand all your problems and never
There
give
you will
them
find out
delicate
everything you
advice.
need to know. So I need to still get
Gotta be hanging here
my
since
flight is sick.
2020.
Why can't I get the same pilot straight? Come on, Joker made
Poke around the
mistakes.
engines.
Way to get there as well.
He
You
was
know.
15 when he first got on a bike.
And with him, miracle, he
Man
was
said go
wiped
to
out.
Copenhagen, get a train, and then to get off that train, to get on another train.
Found it.
Then I asked Stag, well, how you guys getting this? What are you doing to this thing when you get a shot? And how? I'm never listening to this ever again.
It's a long story.
Hey, all right?
I'm so much better than all right. I once told Jackie he should sweep all the dark energy out of this place. A sand mandala do the trick, for example. He told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, a little family hideout, stronghold.
That's
It's
basically
made a
amazing.
bigger impression than you thought.
I guess I
Really
did.
amazing.
It's beautiful.
It's hideous. But it's also the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Hideous is crazy.
An aquarium.
It used to be tacos.
And Taco was
And fish. A dwarf shark. Like mini.
like a mighty expensive fish.
Oh, I don't think he bought it.
I can't remember now.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Still sealed.
It's his lucky charm. One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
The founder of Sensei Tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world. All owned by the 1%.
How'd Jackie
Why
get
is
this
the
one?
punish for everything?
Some shriveled abuela in Mexico
I
sold
don't think
it.
anyone has a punish for
Told him
everything.
de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
Taking this, yeah. Perfect for Jackie.
Winker?
Well,
Okay.
we got something for your ofrenda. But we could look around a little more.
Oh, did they steal the win off me and then leave? Is that what happened?
Might as well. Okay, hopefully these things get one so I can get more shots.
Chat, Ryan was the problem. Remember that? Ryan was the problem. You shot good. We really appreciate it, Becky. Don't get your stream.
There's a block of fire.
Nice.
That was minus 20 before
Typical
she.
Jackie. Of course he fell for this one.
Other belt.
Sort of a memento. His dad's. Used to beat both Jackie and his mom with it. Until one day, Jackie fought back. Kicked his butt. Told him he'd kill him next time. Old man was hospitalized.
Why'd he hold on to it?
In case his dad ever comes back.
It's gotta be Jackie's dad.
Old school ganger. Valentino's, of course.
Did you meet him?
No, I only ever heard about him. But he didn't exactly inspire me.
Better get going.
Actually, I think I'll stay on with him. Stay by to his here. Mama Wells wouldn't want
Am I
me
announced
there.
yet? Tomorrow at 4 p.m. CEST, man.
You gotta come, Misty. Got a right to be there.
I'd rather not get in Mama Wells' way. It's her family.
You were family to him.
I guess you're right. Thanks, V.
down, man.
Oh, shall we go?
Come on, homie.
You ever thought you might leave Night City?
Sure. Once upon a time, I even tried.
Seriously? Meaning,
Packed my bags and hopped on a plane to Nepal. Thought I'd stay there. After a week, I realized I couldn't live without the traffic outside my window and my neighbors hollering.
That's an insane reason why to stay in one spot, by the way.
For sure.
Who the
We
fuck
don't know,
went
you
to-
don't know. It's his birthday, man.
Homie.
Yeah, it's a happy birthday.
Oh,
Shaq.
that's gross. That's just nasty.
Shaq was fucking fake, bro.
Then go raise a glass to him, Bounty. A few glasses.
yeah,
P. It's good you're here. We're about to start.
Ain't it fake uncle, you know? That's crazy, bro.
hey, babe.
A real uncle would never forget.
I thank you all for coming today. I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was.
Yeah, we okay with
Or the men
you.
about how much I miss him. Instead,
Is your uncle about a road of bullshit? That could be. Yeah,
when
we
he was about
yeah,
19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentina. They were at war with Mouse from Baghdad.
we know who he was.
From the hospital.
You do a move and they can't step it. That's
They
all.
told me he got shot 3 times. Just by the heart. He was conscious when I got there.
It's literally called a homie. I don't know what else it.
Oops,
Yeah.
coming out of him.
There's the name in the name.
Like an octopus.
Doubtful isn't good. No, Doubtful is very good.
He told me.
Why is Doubtful is
No
very
te
good?
preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me. And when I go, you take off the Valentino's ring.
Hey, Whiskey, don't act Chrissy when you we know you and Jan were all
But he was not scared.
It
He just didn't want me to worry.
is my birthday. No, it's not.
Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
I'm going double K. This one by cars at the same time as CEO and chops a waste man. You won't move it, man. It's only good at the wall now. I beg to disagree. On a galactic level. Double K.
Among the membership, the Night City Devils boxing
Go
club,
with men.
we have this saying: make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm is a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard.
I'm leaving.
I can still almost feel it.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I'll make you a
Well,
winner.
Brown, buddy.
Chica.
Me mandó que importa.
See, Shaka switched up, you know. Shaka never
le
used to
quedan
fuck
4
me.
años que cumplir.
Now he hits upside. Now he's like got a little bit of clout. Look at Shaka switch up, man.
Recuerda
Shaka's
cuando
fake,
Jackie
bro.
se nos
You
unió.
see his hard
Era un niño
rough
fuerte.
that. Or before this year, Shaka didn't even chat to me, bro. But now you see him switch up, bro. See him switch up. When you see I get a tiny bit of clout, man.
Mis condolencias a la familia.
That's
Que descanse
crazy,
en
man.
paz.
Shaka, that's insane, bro.
Anyone else?
I often think back to the
Shaka, I
first
can't rate
time
that behavior.
me and Jack met.
I'm gonna be honest.
Feels like it happened
Shaka
a
won't
century
retweet
ago.
your tweets.
Another time.
Man's retweeting tweets. But can't retweet any shit.
Jackie saved
You know what I
my
mean?
life.
Like, this is the problem.
Then
People too busy
later,
that show fake love.
we saved it again. At a time when I thought I'd lost absolutely everything. I found my own freedom then.
Congratulations on Echo Code.
But it would not have happened without him. Jackie Wells.
And it's straight through my face. Straight through my face.
Always hungry for more. And never gave up.
I've been out so long, it look like to
Since he said
me.
mine.
Look to me. I bet people show
ready to die for the cheese. Someone told me, go there. One thing you can't do is be afraid of others. He kept Haywood in his heart, always. Most important, Jackie loved life with no fear. Heart in his sleeve, he didn't overthink things. He just went for it. Thought he was bulletproof. And that he became a legend. The afterlife. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes was powerful. And he's watching. I bet just about now, he's flipping them all to bird. He always wanted more than he got out of life. Rest easy, Chewie.
I would like to say a toast. Por el hijo. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful
I can't lie, I always find it so funny. The people that call it like a joke title, they really think they're like a genius people, you know? They're the ones who can really see the matrix. You know? You guys can't see this, but it's actually clip-based. You know? Kind of funny. Oh, that nut of the real for you, honestly. What wine was the problem, guys? Free builders, so they can see it, bro. You guys don't do this. This is clickbait, man. Thank you. Oh, I love doing that so much, bro. That kind of armor break off.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm gonna eat, and then I'll probably be on another in an hour.
Is it down refund? Not for that?